Hello, everybody. I hope everyone's having a good day today. Today is Wednesday. Uh, Today is May 19th, 2021. It is currently 12:30 p.m. In Los Angeles, California, in the United States of America. Sorry if I sound weird. I haven't eaten anything today. I just drink water, so I'm kind of running on low energy today. And I do apologize if that sounds weird, but it's okay. It's whatever. It's fine. Uh, you can see here that it's not that bad of weather, which is good. So when I stream, I'm not gonna be fucking. Hopefully, I won't be burning in my room. So that's always a good thing. I'm gonna talk about some personal news really quick. I'll try to make it fast. Long story short, very soon, and when I say very soon, I mean probably tomorrow or on Friday or Saturday, I will be busy. I'm gonna be going to a relative's house in San Diego, so this right here and maybe Friday's stream will be the last stream I do in Los Angeles for a while because I'm gonna stay with the relative in San Diego for a while to do some stuff there. I have some things to do in San Diego, so I'm gonna be over there. Just so you know, I won't be in LA, but it's just gonna be a little bit of change of settings. The streams might be a bit different, but for now, we're gonna talk about the news. Up on the chopping board first, we have Donald Trump, which I don't really talk about him a lot. I try not to talk about Donald Trump, but honestly, he's just been in the news recently and I have to cover it. So that's the first person we're going to be talking about today. I don't know what this is about, all right? Again, I don't really know what's happening with this, hence why we're going to go through it and we're going to see what's happening with the former president. So we're going to get started. New York GZA's office opens criminal probe into Trump organization. So I guess, yeah, there's an investigation going on about Donald Trump. Okay, whether the former president's business had inflated the value of its assets for the purpose of tax breaks and loans has reportedly been the key issue. I mean, bro, okay, now I know what's happening. Well, no shit. Like, of course. What do you mean? Okay. The New York Attorney's Office said Tuesday that it is pursuing a criminal investigation into the Trump Organization in addition to the ongoing civil probe. All right. We have informed the Trump Organization that our investigation into the organization is no longer purely civil in nature. We are now actively investigating the Trump Organization in a criminal capacity, along with Manhattan DA. We have no additional comment at this time. Damn, okay. Fabian Levy, a spokesperson for the office, said in this statement. All right, okay. So that's what it's about. The Trump Organization investigation stemmed from the allegations made by Trump's former attorney, Michael Cohen, who allegedly, when he testified in Congress in 2019, that Trump had deliberately provided incorrect values of assets in official documents. NBC News has previously reported, citing a familiar source with the investigation. Okay. James, year-long probe into the Trump Charitable Foundation led its dissolution in 2018. More recently, her investigation into whether Trump's business had inflated the value of its assets for the purpose of tax breaks and loans came in head in October when Eric Trump, the president's son, on an executive at his business. Okay. The representative for the Trump Organization did not immediately respond to comment. Okay. I mean, I don't think I have to be a genius to decide whether or not Trump did this or not. I mean, when Trump was president or something like that, or before he was president, I don't know, didn't he like straight up, he used to just brag about how he used to cheat the system? He was saying like people who pay taxes are stupid or something. He self-reports. Donald Trump self-reports himself all the time. But here's Trump's response, I guess. Trump calls the New York criminal investigation corrupt and in desperate search of a crime. Okay, Trump's lengthy statement didn't address the subject of the investigation, but stems from allegations that he inflated the value of his assets. Okay, what'd you say, Mr. Trump? President Donald Trump on Wednesday, so today, tore into the New York prosecutors, including the New York Attorney General, okay, Lieutenant James, after her office said it is pursuing a criminal investigation into the Trump Organization. Trump attacked James, who announced the criminal probe Tuesday, and other officials in the lengthy statement that said, "There's nothing more corrupt than an investigation that is desperate in search of a crime." Okay. But make no mistake, this is exactly what is happening here. He said the Attorney General of New York literally campaigned on prosecuting Donald Trump even before she knew anything about me. Trump said on the prosecutor's investigation are simply a continuation of the greatest political witch hunt in the history of the United States. Working in conjunction with Washington, these Democrats want to silence and cancel millions of voters because they don't want Trump to run again. I mean, Trump's gonna run again for president anyway in 2024, right? Like, didn't he say that he was? I mean, I'd believe it. I think you would have to be kind of dumb to believe that Trump wasn't gonna run for president. 100%. You have to always get on that possibility that he might actually run. So I won't be surprised. The former president said the probes are a result of the lawmakers failing to stop him in Washington, so he said they turned the issues over to New York to do their dirty work. Oof, okay. Trump's statement, however, did not address the subject of the investigation, which stems from allegations made by his former attorney, Michael Cohen, who claimed that he testified to Congress. Yeah, we already read this. The former president only referred to Cohen in his statement, though not by name, calling him a lying, discredited lowlife. Bro, look, just for the record, before anyone tries to come for me, I don't care about this. Okay, look, I could care less what Donald Trump does right now. I'm just covering this because I know there's people who might want me to, and because it's entertainment. Because Donald Trump's over here calling people lying, discredited lowlives. He's calling people that. Okay, who was sentenced to 3 years, though he was released last July, to home confinement. If you don't know who Michael Cohen is, yeah, he's like Trump's ex-lawyer, okay? I've heard of him. Okay, Jim's spokesman Fabian Levy said Tuesday that her office investigation is no longer purely in civil nature. We are now actively, Okay, an official familiar with the Attorney General's investigation said it developed some evidence suggesting a possible crime. So 2 lawyers from the office will work on that matter with Manhattan's direct attorney's office. James has said has been the forefront of legal action against former President Donald Trump's family business. Okay, her long-year probe into the Trump's charitable foundation. Okay, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I thought this situation was gonna be a lot more like, I thought people were gonna be talking about it more, but that's not the case. And I thought this case was going to be more entertaining, but it's actually just pretty boring. So I don't know what else to say on that. Again, I don't care about this, right? Hence why I find it boring. Like, oh yeah, Trump's in another criminal investigation case. Oh, are we surprised? No, we're not. We aren't surprised. So that was a good warm-up, but we're going to move away from Donald Trump. I'm done talking about him. I don't want to talk about him. So we're going to move on to the problem that's at hand recently, that the entire world's been talking about, which is a good thing, and people should continue to do. We're going to talk about the Israeli-Palestinian conflict that's been going on. I've been covering it every single stream that I've been doing for a while. I've been covering it. And some new news has come out. Obviously, the conflict happening over there has been updated literally almost every day. We're going to talk about Mr. Joe Biden. Last stream on Monday, I covered Joe Biden and what his response was to what's happening. Long story short, I don't agree with him. I think it's a bunch of bull. And it's very obvious that Joe Biden could care less about the Palestinian people and the genocide that's happening in the country. So I'm pretty sure he could care less. But anyway, we're gonna read this. All right. Biden tells Israelis, Netanyahu, U.S. expects a significant de-escalation today in Gaza. All right. I don't know what this is, so we'll see. Okay. President Biden told Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Wednesday he expects a significant de-escalation today on the path of a ceasefire. Okay. A few days ago, didn't uh Joe Biden like veto a vote with the UN and Europe or something like that? Didn't he do that? Straight up? Wasn't that a thing? So why now is he suddenly wanting a ceasefire? Oh wait, maybe because a fuck ton of people are shitting on him for it. It was the fourth conversation since the violence erupted between Israel and Hamas 9 days earlier, the worst fighting between the two sides since 2014. Okay. Blah blah. Israel's strikes on Gaza Strip has led to at least 219 Palestinian deaths, according to the authorities there. Israel has said more than 3,400 rockets have bombarded its cities and towns. At least 12 people have died in Israel. The president conveyed to Prime Minister that he expected a significant de-escalation today on the path to a ceasefire, according to the White House readout of the call. Okay. Latest round of fighting has marked the worst outbreak of violence since the war between Israel and Hamas in 2014. On Tuesday, the European Union became the least international power to call for a ceasefire as the civilian death toll in Gaza mounts. Yeah. Okay. Until Aviv, Netanyahu briefed foreign diplomats and ambassadors on the worsening violence and reiterated previous claims that the Israeli military tries to target those who target us with great precision. Yeah, excellent excuse for mass genocide. Fucking owned, dude. Excellent take. Excellent defense. I don't know how anyone could fight against that. I mean, that's a great argument. Okay, there are no armies in the world that would do more than the Israeli military and the Israeli army. Okay, and the Israeli security services and the Israeli intelligence to prevent collateral damage. Netanyahu said. Netanyahu added that Hamas is embedded deeply in civilian areas in order to use civilians as human shields. Okay, even if they do this, is that a justification to bomb the shit out of little kids and innocent families? No, it is not. Diplomatic representatives from the U.S., European Union, and ambassadors from Russia, China, India, Germany, Austria, Australia, Japan, Brazil, and Canada, and Italy attended the briefing. According to the Israeli Foreign Ministry, a dramatic escalation of tensions followed the protest over the potential eviction of the Palestinian families from the neighborhood in East Jerusalem by the Israeli Supreme Court. Yeah, again, if you've been living under a rock, you don't know what's happening. Basically, this issue started to become popular. I guess I could use that word, popular, because videos online started circulating of Jewish settlers literally stealing the homes of Palestinian people for no reason. Just straight up, just going to their houses and being like, yeah, this is mine now. This is not yours. It belongs to me. And, which got people fucking upset for obviously the right reasons. In Jerusalem on May 7th, Israeli security forces clashed with stone-throwing Palestinians near the mosque, Islam's third holiest site, and advanced to the court hearing 3 days later in the eviction case. With tensions rising, the court delayed the hearing in the case brought by right-wing Israelis. Yeah, that's not surprising. We have had over 60 calls from the president on down with senior leaders in Israel and the Palestinian Authority and other leaders of the region. The White House principal deputy press secretary, told reporters aboard Air Force One. The president has done this for a long time, for decades. We believe this is the approach we need to be taking. He wants to make sure we end the violence and suffering we have seen for the Palestinian and Israeli people. Bro, again, Democrats are such pushovers. Democrats are some fucking... Okay, I'm gonna keep my comments to myself before I get in trouble. Okay, when pressed for more details on the call, she said she would let... Okay, blah, blah. Speak for itself. All right. Then why are you there then? Biden, who was slated to the address... okay, blah, 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 said Netanyahu earlier the week. The U.S. supported a ceasefire amid call from 28 Democrat senators for an immediate end to violence. We covered this too. All right, we already covered that as well. The president reiterated his firm support for Israel's right to defend itself against indiscriminate rocket attacks. The president welcomed efforts to address the intercommunal violence to bring calm in Jerusalem, according to the White House. Yeah, Joe Biden is talking about Israel has the right to defend itself and all that, yada, yada, yada. But do Palestinian peoples have the right to defend themselves? Do they? Do they have the right to have basic human, do they have the right to be treated as human beings? Do Palestinian people have the right to be treated as equals? No, they do not, according to some radical fucking Jewish people and to the president and some other Democrats and a fuck ton of Republicans, almost all Republicans and right-wing officials and right-wing people. Biden also called on Jerusalem to ensure protections of innocent civilians amid the conflict. Protect innocent civilians? Well, sorry, sir. Like a fuck ton of kids are dead, and a lot of adults are dead. Sorry. On Sunday, Israel conducted a strike that leveled several homes in the Gaza Strip. The strike, the deadliest attack yet in the ongoing conflict, killed at least 42 people. Well, there you go. 42 innocent lives lost. Just add them to the list, yeah? Netanyahu defended a punishing airstrike Saturday that collapsed a 12-story building housing international media, alleging Hamas was using a portion of the building to plan terrorist attacks. That's always going to be their defense, okay? The Israeli government is always going to say, Hamas is there, and they're going to use that as a fucking excuse to kill innocent people. Let's be honest here. They just, look, their goal is to eliminate all Palestinian people, committing mass genocide. That's the truth. That's the reality of the situation. None of this Hamas bullshit. Using Hamas as a justification to kill little kids and to kill women and men who are innocent. So yeah, that's Joe Biden's excellent fucking take that means absolutely dog shit. Israeli says it will strike more Hamas tunnels running under the Gaza homes rockets fired from Lebanon. See? President Biden said this. He said, you guys should de-escalate the situation. And fucking Israel's like, nah, dude, we're gonna fire more airstrikes to at people because we can. Late Wednesday afternoon, Lebanon security officials reported several rockets fired from the southern Lebanon into Israel. President Joe Biden said Wednesday morning, yeah. So, fucking no, basically. Israel is continuing to bombarding of Gaza as Israel-Palestinian violence enters the second week, and the militants in the blockade Gaza Strip carry on their rocket fire. Hostilities have spilled out into Jerusalem, the West Bank, and Israel as Palestinian protesters striking in solidarity with Gazans clash with Israeli police. Some of the protesters throw rocks while police respond with tear gas. Many of the demonstrators do not support Hamas, but see the protests as an act of resistance against the Israelis' occupation of Palestinian territories. Yeah. If you're gonna say that listen. The truth is that most of the Palestinian people there do not support Hamas. They are not a part of Hamas. If anything, they fucking despise them. They don't like Hamas. Hamas is just a radicalized fucking terrorist group that kills Israeli people, which is not good. No one fucking supports Hamas. Palestinians and Hamas are not the same fucking thing. They are two separate things. two separate things. Just as you're saying that fucking Jewish people in Israel are the same thing as the fucking fascism of the Jewish government in Israel. Those are not the same thing. Fuck. It's so annoying how like people cannot fucking comprehend that and they have such a hard time with it. Alright, there, I just explained it to you. Late Wednesday afternoon, Lebanese security officials reported several rockets fired from southern Lebanon into Israel. Israel's military said air raid sirens were triggering in northern Israel, and one of the four rockets fired into the country was intercepted by its Iron Dome missile defense system. Look, and it's not like, look, Palestinian people have no power. They have absolutely zero power over Hamas, over the Israeli government, over the Israeli military. They're at the bottom, all right? They're in a fucking hole. They have zero power, zero control over anything. And you know, the Israeli government is using that dumbass excuse, and they're saying, you know, we're fighting back because of Hamas. And it's not like the Palestinian people can just be like, hey, Hamas, can you stop doing that? They can't just do that. That's not how it works. They have nothing. They have no power. They can't do anything. They're just there. The best thing they can do is fucking protest and do their best to differentiate themselves with Hamas. That's literally the best thing they could do. They are fucking helpless. All right? That is what it is. In response, the IDF artillery forces are striking numbers of targets in Lebanon. And you can see on the IDF fucking Twitter account, they're just bragging and popping off about how many people they fucking kill every day. So that's great. Airstrikes from Israeli fighter jets killed 6 people in Gaza on Wednesday, so today. And 11 in an extended family home in territory that was home to 40 people. Members of that family say a warning missile fired about 5 minutes before the bombing enabled everyone in the house to escape with their lives. The Palestinian death toll in Gaza rose to 219, including at least 63 children, according to the health officials there. At least 17 Palestinians have been killed in the West Bank since Friday. The death toll in Israel currently stands at 12, including 2 children. 2 Thai workers in southern Israel were killed in a rocket fire attack from Gaza on Tuesday. Israel says that more than 3,400 rockets have been bombarded in cities and towns. He's like, all right, we're going to kill little kids here, innocent people here, and like some fucking Hamas groups here. That's what it is. The IDF said it plans to expand its bombing of Hamas tunnel networks, many of which run under Gaza's civilian areas. Funny how Gaza is near civilian areas. Therefore, that gives us the justification to fucking obliterate innocent civilians. You know, just another war crime. Just every day is a war crime. It doesn't matter. Already several homes have been destroyed by the bombings, with Palestinian families buried under the rubble. The rubble? Okay. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Tuesday that the operations showed there is a price for Hamas's aggression against Israel. Do you understand that the Israeli military is like a fucking superpower? Israel has one of the strongest militaries on the planet. And they are just committing mass genocide every single day. And again, they keep using this excuse, Hamas. Fucking Palestinian people and Hamas aren't the same thing. And they know that. But again, they're using that as an excuse so that Westerners and other people in Europe, so that they don't know the difference. And, you know, it gives them another reason to justify genocide. You know, just everyday things. Israeli military spokesperson, Jonathan, whatever, described the tunnels as the backbone of Hamas's operation, saying that the campaign to obliterate the, network will expand in the coming days. Fucking President Biden is like, hey, you guys should de-escalate the situation and, like, you know, have peace. And then their government, the fucking Israel's like, no, we're not gonna listen to you. Again, Biden doesn't care. He doesn't care at all. I swear to God, dude. He's over here fucking on the news driving around fucking trucks, all right? He doesn't care about this. He could care less. I promise you he doesn't care. Hamas and the US, okay, designated terrorist groups spearheading the rocket attacks on Israel. Also governs the Gaza Strip, okay, 140 square mile strip of land housing 2 million people that have been under the Israeli blockade since 2007. Internationals called for cessation of the violence towards meanwhile grow. Okay, President Biden said on Wednesday, yeah, it was blah blah. Meanwhile, France, Egypt, Jordan all pushed for an immediate ceasefire and under what does that say? Unhindered access to humanitarian aid. Yeah. The three leaders of France, Egypt, and Jordan empathized urgency of addressing the root causes of Israeli-Palestinian conflict by resuming effective negotiations to achieve a just and lasting peace. You know what the problem here is? Fascism. There. Fascism and tyranny. They have a tyrant leader. It's a fascist government, a fascist military who want to commit mass genocide of the Palestinian people. And they hide behind the claims that it's because of Hamas and it's because they actually own the land, which isn't true. So that's the root causes, all right? And racism. That's it. There. At least three leaders emphasize a resolution with the Palestinian. Conflict on the basis of the two-state solution remains indispensable for comprehensive peace in the region. Yeah, a way to fix this problem. I'm no fucking expert, all right. I'm not an expert or anything. Like I don't, I'm not an expert on foreign policy, but it's pretty fucking clear that a two-state solution isn't helping. A way to fix this problem is to have common human decency and do a one-state solution. Treat everyone equally. Treat everyone fairly. Stop treating Palestinian people as second-class citizens. Stop treating them as if they aren't human beings, which the government of Israel has done for a very long time. There are multiple quotes from members in the Palestinian government who have expressed their thoughts on saying that the Palestinian people are not human beings. They see them as animals. So, fucking fascism and shit and racism and all that stuff at its finest. This is textbook. This is textbook fascism. All right? Members of the UN Security Council have meanwhile pushed for the resolutions calling for ceasefire, all of which the US has so far blocked. What the fuck was I saying earlier, all right? What was I saying earlier? I said, look, the UN, the United Nations, wanted a ceasefire a long time ago, and the US vetoed it. They said no, they're blocking it. Because, the United States is like best buds with Israel. Reportedly, because the text did not mention Hamas, rocket attacks is part of the problem. Yeah, because it isn't. But whatever. The US, well, yeah, it is kind of, but like not really. The problem here is that the fucking Israeli government doesn't see Palestinian people as human beings. It wants to commit mass genocide on them and is currently doing actions to commit mass genocide. The latest U.S. junction of a resolution was late Tuesday night, leaving the Security Council with no joint statement as bombs and rockets continue to fly. Just the United States buying Israel more time to kill innocent babies. Just that. There may be a sign of progress, however. Late Tuesday night, Israel media reported the diplomatic efforts involving Egypt and the U.S. could produce a ceasefire in the next 2 or 3 days. Egypt holds a significant clout as it brokered the truce that ended the last Gaza war in 2014 and is the only country with the lines of communications to both Israel and Hamas. The government of Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, I'm sorry if I read that wrong, has already opened a communication with Hamas's leader and sent mediators to Jerusalem and opened its border to Gaza. The only land border connection to the blockade, it cloud to the rest of the world to allow injured Gazans to enter the Egyptian hospitals. Fucking Egypt fucking coming in clutch, dude. What the fuck? International pressure, however, may be fruitless as long as Hamas and Israel have incentives to continue attacking one another. Even right-wing Jewish Israel members of the Israel Parliament who support Israel's statehood have not called for an end to the Israeli military offense, given the Hamas rockets are still being launched. Yeah. The U.S. administration continues to reiterate Israel's right to defend itself. You know, this is what I'll tell you. What this means, right to defend itself, that's basically saying Israel has the right to kill innocent people. Again, the Israeli military against Palestinians are not the same thing. They're Palestinians are at a clear disadvantage, dude. They don't even have fucking clean water. All right, at a clear disadvantage. Washington is Israel's top arms dealer, and provides it with $3.8 billion in military aid annually. Yes, I covered this on Monday. I showed you guys how every day about $10 million goes to Israel so they can use that money and kill innocent civilians and kill Palestinian people. I already explained that. I already explained the money costs already. Israeli media reported this week that the House Democrats will demand a halt in planned arms sale by Biden administration of the precision-guided missiles to Israel. Well, guess what? They already did that. The administration earlier in May confided Congress of an intended sale of $735 million of weapons to Israel, recruiters reported at the time. Yes, I covered this too. I already covered this. Yeah. It's a bunch of bullshit. Remember when I said the US government doesn't give a fuck? Yeah, I meant that shit. It's true. Okay? That's what this situation is. And like very few Democrats are going out of their way to fucking speak about it. You know, Democrats like Ilhan Omar and like AOC and them, and like a couple of other Democrats too. And I covered that as well. Okay. We're gonna stay on this topic a little bit longer. Israel, this was uploaded 21 minutes ago, goddamn. Israel's Netanyahu determined to continue the Gaza operation. Nice. We love genocide. Israel Prime Minister Netanyahu vowed Wednesday. Didn't I already read this? Okay, pushing back against calls from the United States to wind down the operation has left hundreds dead. Yeah. Remember when I said how the Israeli government is like, nah, we're just not gonna do that? Yeah, I meant that. Blah blah. Okay, I already read this, right? Yeah. Netanyahu said he appreciated the support of the American president, but he said Israel would push ahead in return to calm and security of the Israeli citizens. Yeah. Just another excuse. Alright, cool. He said determined to continue the operation until its aim is met. Yeah, until its aim is met. The aim that wants to be met is killing every single Palestinian people. Every single Palestinian person and child. That's what that means. That's what the aim is at. That's what that is. Guys, honestly, I'm okay. I already read most of this. I'm not gonna read this again. I already read most of this was already from this. All right, so I don't want to cover it again. Later we'll cover it again, but for now I'm gonna leave this. This was your Israeli-Palestinian update. Obviously it's horrible, and right now it's pissing me off, and I'm not trying to get fucking mad. But so I'm gonna leave this. We're gonna move on to good old Texas. So Texas in the United States has always been my all-star. Texas continues to push the line that I set for them. Texas continues to amaze me on how fucking stupid they are. So we're gonna talk about it. Last time we covered Mississippi, I think it was Mississippi abortion law, and now we're gonna cover this. Wow, more abortion. Wow. Government Greg Abbott signs into law one of the nation's strictest abortion measures, banning I could read early as 6 weeks into pregnancy. Yeah, abortion. Abortion. We're gonna talk about it. Okay. He signed into law Wednesday, so today, a measure that would prohibit uh, Texas abortions as early as 6 weeks before some women know they are pregnant, and open the door for almost any private citizen to sue abortion providers and others. Good job, Texas. You continue to be fucking stupid and suppress women's rights and women's reproductive rights. Nice. Great. Love to see it. The signing of the bill opens a new frontier in the battle over the abortion restriction, as first of its kind legal provisions intended to make the law harder to block and poised to test and tested in the courts. Abortion rights advocates have promised to challenge the new law, which they consider one of the most extreme nationwide and strictest in Texas since the landmark Roe versus Wade decision. It would amount to an outright ban on abortions, as the 6 week cutoff is the 2 weeks after missed menstrual cycle, opponents say. Yeah, so basically, if you don't get it by now, 6 weeks. If a woman's pregnant by like 6 weeks or something, she can't have an abortion, which is bullshit. But whatever. The law takes effect in September. Wow, okay, oh my god. Our creator endowed us to the right of life, and yet millions of children use their right to life every year because of abortion. Abid said in a bill signing ceremony captured on video posted on social media. The legislature worked together on the bipartisan basis of the bill, and I'm about to sign the signature that the life of every unborn child who has a heartbeat will be saved from the ravages of abortion. What a fucking pussy. Listen. Look. And the fact that he's a Republican too. Why do you think women get abortions, bro? Listen, lately I've been trying my best to not to cuss as much and to not call people bad names, because I know that that's not a good look for me. And I'm trying my best to hold my composure and to say it in a way that isn't crazy. But what a fucking asshole. What a fucking asshole. What a fucking asshole, dude. What a piece of shit. The fuck do you... Bro, and the fact that he's a Republican too. Oh my god, this is too perfect. I'm so fucking pissed. Oh my god. Why do you think women get abortions, dumbass? Oh my god. Oh my god. And this motherfucker doesn't even have safety nets. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm tired of seeing fucking people in government try to determine what a woman should do with her fucking body. Leave people alone. I thought Republicans were all about having government not being people's business. But you're up in people's business. What the fuck is wrong with you? Literally, what is wrong with you? Oh my god, dude. What a fucking asshole. Literally, what an asshole. Oh my god. And Texas is one to fucking talk when they don't even have basic human rights there, fucking punishing homeless people for being fucking homeless. Pieces of bro, I hate Texas. I hate Texas so much, and I don't know why people love it so much. And yeah, because it's fucking cheap to live there. I know that. But Texas fucking sucks. I really hate Texas. And I know Texans hate me. And you know what? That's fine. I don't give a shit. Because they're doing shit like this, so I really could care less about what they think of me. But like, oh my god, dude, my neck hurts. My neck hurts. Okay, again, I'm trying my best to not say some out of pocket shit, because I really want to. The government signature comes just after the U.S. Supreme Court said it would hear a case concerning Mississippi. Yeah, we reread this. That would ban most abortions after 15 weeks, which would lead to new limits on abortion rights. It is the first major abortion case heard before courts knowingly expand conservative majority. Yeah. It could have far-reaching effects for Texas, where a pending bill would outlaw nearly all abortions in the Supreme Court to overrule Roe versus Wade. Senate Bill 8 was the top priority for Republican lawmakers, nearly all of whom signed as an author or sponsor of the measure. Just making people's lives harder and punishing people for wanting the rights to do whatever the fuck they want with their body. Just things like that. And here's the thing. Abortion has nothing to do with you. You don't know these people. You're not friends with them. They're not your family. They have nothing to do with you. Stop being in other people's fucking business when it has zero things to do with you. Shut the fuck up and mind your own fucking business. It pisses me off, dude. Okay, I need to show the fuck out. I need to relax. Okay. This shit's pissing me off. Okay. The bill bans abortion after the fetal heartbeat has been detected. It includes cases where women was impregnated as a result of rape or incest. There is an exception for medical emergencies. So yeah, if you get raped or one of your family members fucking rapes you and you have their baby, well, guess what? You can't have an abortion if you get raped. You have to have the child. So, sucks for you, rape victims and victims of incest. Sucks for you. Sucks for you. And this heartbeat law is fucking bullshit too. Similar heartbeat bills have been passed by other states and upheld in the courts, but the Texas version has a twist. Yeah. Instead of having the government enforce the law, the bill turns the reins over the private citizens who are newly empowered to sue abortion providers or anyone who helps someone get an abortion after a fetal heartbeat has been detected. Bro, I already know all of the Karens in fucking Texas are gonna go apeshit for this. The person who would not have been connected to someone who had an abortion over to a provider to sue. Okay, prominents of the New Hope to get around the legal challenges have tied up abortion restrictions in the court, while abortion providers typically sue the state to stop a restrictive abortion law from taking effect. There's no state official enforcing Senate Bill 8. So there's no one to sue. The bill's prominents say. It's a very unique law and it's very clever, said Josh Blackman, a constitutional law professor at South Texas College of Law, Houston. Okay, Planned Parenthood can't go to court and sue Attorney General. Okay, like they usually would, because he has no role in enforcing the statute or whatever the fuck. Okay, they have to basically sit and wait to be sued. Okay. Legal experts have been divided in this strategy. The abortion rights advocates have said they plan to fight regardless. Okay, Elizabeth Smith, chief of the Council of the State Policy, and Advocacy for the Center of Reproductive Rights, has representative abortion providers who have sued Texas officials, said it and other abortion rights organizations are not going to let this 6-week ban go under-challenged. Yeah. Yep. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't want to read this anymore. Like, I don't want to finish this. I don't want to... How long? Oh my god, bro. I don't want to read this. I really don't. Okay, whatever. While the law amounts to the most extreme abortion ban in the country, abortion is both legal in Texas and supported by the majority of Texans. Abortion right advocates, lawmakers say the new law would allow for a crusade of lawsuits against abortion providers that would sap their time and money even if they ultimately won in court. Family members, abortion funds, rape crisis counselors, and other medical professionals would be open to lawsuits under the broad language of the bill. According to the law experts and physicians who opposed the measure, people who sued would be awarded at least $10,000. $10,000 as well as costs for attorney fees if they won. Every citizen is now a private attorney general, Blackman said. You can have random people who were against abortion start suing tomorrow. Yeah. Overwhelming number of cases on day one. Okay, what? An anti-abortion organization that supported the bill when he doubted there would be... Okay, yeah. Lawsuits might be filed by anti-abortion activists who learned through talking to the women that she got an abortion. Okay, what is this, dude? There's going to be a lot different, blah, blah, blah. He said, okay, this is a typical way that the justice system works. Okay, this is, okay, I don't care about this. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Most abortions in Texas are prohibited after 20 weeks. Pill-induced abortions were barred at 10 weeks. An abortion provider must be a perform sonogram and the woman 24 hours before the abortion, given information about medical risks, abortion alternatives, and assistance available to those who follow through with their pregnancy. More than 56,600 abortions performed in Texas residences in 2019, according to more statistics. Most of them is the first trimester. My bad. Okay, prominence law celebrated in signing. Okay, the legislature governor provides its historic. Okay, with its blah blah. Approximately 50,000 precious human lives will be saved in Texas next year alone. Oh my god, dude. Bro, pro-lifers are fucking crazy to me. Alright, look, I'm gonna go on a rant right now, so prepare yourself. This is my problem. Look, listen, and pay attention. Most pro-lifers are Republicans, right? Republican conservatives. They're the ones over here talking about being pro-life when they aren't even pro-life themselves. They don't believe fucking minorities matter in the country. They don't believe homeless people matter. They don't believe immigrants matter. Those are human beings, and they're alive and well, and they're fully developed, and they're not a fucking fetus that doesn't even have a brain yet. Fully functioning human beings who are suffering. They don't care about those people, do they? They don't care about fucking millions of children in the country who are fucking starving. They don't care about that. They don't care about the millions of children who fucking are sex trafficked. They don't care about that. They don't care, but they care about some unborn fucking what? They care about fucking fetuses who aren't even born yet. That's what they care about. Bro, just admit that you wanna suppress women's rights. Just say that. Just say that. We all know that's the truth. Don't hide behind it. Like, why do you think people get abortions, dumbass? Women get abortions because they know they won't be fit to be a fucking parent. Because they know that the child won't have a good life. Or they know that they can't take care of it. There's fucking multiple reasons. There's a million reasons on why. And fucking Texas and the United States government doesn't even have fucking like safety nets for people to fall on if they have a child and they aren't going to be able to take care of it fully by themselves. We don't even have good safety nets to help people. So shut the fuck up. I'm tired of this. I am so fucking tired of seeing dumbass Republicans in power who are making laws to limit what a woman could do with her body. It's dog shit and it's stupid. You're a fucking idiot. And abortion, it's none of your business. You aren't the one pregnant, sweetheart. You aren't the one pregnant, so shut the fuck up. Most of these people you're never gonna meet. Once that baby's born, I'm pretty sure you won't give a damn what it does. So shut up. It pisses me off so fucking much. It's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. Oh, we're saving human lives and, we're saving people. Bitch, you don't even save the lives of the people in your own fucking state. You don't even do that. What happened when, what happened like a month ago or something when Texas was literally when Texans were literally freezing. The government didn't do shit for them. So it's pretty obvious Republicans don't value human life. They express that every single day of their fucking lives. So stop pretending like you give a shit about this. Because you don't. You literally don't. So shut up. Alright, I'm done with my rant. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just had to get that out. Because it pisses me off. Okay, I'm done with this. Usually I'd read all of it, but I'm not. It just pisses me off. I'm done with this. Long story short, Texas fucking sucks. Yes, I will keep an eye on this if it comes back into my attention. No shit, obviously, but I'm done with this. Alright, good job, Texas. You're fucking stupid. Now, we're gonna move on to even more infuriating topics such as police brutality. Nice. Nice, dude. You thought it was over, bitch, huh? Well, it's not, because we're gonna talk about good old police brutality. I saw this today. I was like, oh, I should talk about it, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, Associated Press obtains video of deadly arrest of black man. What is this, bro? I haven't seen this yet, so I hope there's not like, ugh, okay. Okay, I haven't seen this yet, so I don't know what this is about. I just saw it and I was like, okay, let me talk about it. Alright. Louisiana State Troopers. Bro, I cannot fucking read. Louisiana State Troopers were captured on the body camera video, stunning, punching, and dragging a black man as he apologized for leading them into a high-speed chase. Footage of the man's last moment alive that the Associated Press obtained from after authorities refused to release the video for 2 years. Damn, this is 2 years old. Jesus Christ. I'm your brother. I'm scared. I'm scared. Ronald Green can be heard telling the white troopers as the unarmed man is jolted repeatedly with a stun gun before he even gets out of his car. The fuck? Okay. Okay. A 2019 arrest outside Monroe, Louisiana is the subject of a federal civil rights investigation. But unlike others in custody deaths across the nation where body cameras was fully released almost immediately, Green's case has been shrouded in secrecy and accusations of a cover-up. I mean, yeah. Police officers cover up shit all the time. What are you talking about? Oh, no shit. Louisiana officials have rebuffed repeated calls to release footage of the details about what caused a 49-year-old's death. Troopers initially told Green's family he died on impact after crashing into a tree during the chase. Okay, remember this. Later, state police released a one-page statement acknowledging that Green struggled with troops and died on his way to the hospital. Okay? Only now that the footage is obtained by the Associated Press from one of the troopers' body cameras can the public see for the first time what happened during the arrest. The 46-minute clip shows one trooper wrestling Green to the ground, putting him in a chokehold, and punching him in the face, while another can be heard calling him a stupid motherfucker. End quote. Hold on, this is in... Where is this in? Louisiana? Alright. Hold on. Alright. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. Alright. Is it? Fuck. Okay. Aren't chokeholds banned there? Chokehold laws. Isn't it illegal there? Isn't it illegal? Or no? Hold on, I want to see this. Okay, what is this? Okay, blah blah. Resisting an officer, blah blah. Blah blah blah. Okay, I don't know. Hold on, let me try it again. Okay, I don't know. I thought chokeholds were banned in Louisiana, but I guess not. I guess it's legal, which is fucking disgusting. Okay, sorry, I just had to see what that was. Green Wales, I'm sorry. as another troop delivers stun gun shock to his backside and warns, "Look, you're gonna get it again if you don't put your fucking hands behind your back." In quote, another trooper can be seen briefly dragging the man face down after his legs had been shackled and his hands cuffed behind him. Instead of rendering aid, the troopers leave the burly man unattended, face down and moaning for more than 9 minutes, as they use sanitizer wipes to wash off blood off their hands and faces. I hope this guy ain't got fucking AIDS. Wow, good, okay. One of the troopers can be heard saying, "Wow, very classy, mister." So we got a homophobic bitch here on our hands. One of these motherfuckers is homophobic. Very nice. After several minutes stretch in which Green is not seen on cameras, he appears again limp, unresponsive, and bleeding from his head and face. He is then loaded into the ambulance gurney, his arms cuffed to the bed rail. Okay, many parts of the video, Green is not on screen, and the trooper appears to cut the microphone off about halfway through, making it difficult to piece together exactly what is happening at all times. Yeah, I wonder why, because they know they fucked up. At least six troopers were on the scene of the arrest, but all had their body cameras on. But not all had their body cameras on. Isn't that against the law? It is against the law in this country for officers to not have their body cameras on when on duty. So that's against the law. Good job. Just violated a law. Good job. They murdered him. It was planned. Green's mother, Mona Hardin, said Wednesday he didn't have a chance. Ronnie didn't have a chance. He wasn't going to live to tell about it. An attorney for Green's family, Lee Merritt, said the footage has some of the same hallmarks of the George Floyd video and length of it, the sheer brutality of it. He apologized in an attempt to surrender, Merritt said. Louisiana State Police declined to comment on the contents of the video. In a statement, the agency said the premature public release of investigative files and video evidence in this case is not authorized and undermines the investigation process and compromises the fair imperial outcome. Bitch, for 2 years? For 2 years? For 2 years? Shut the fuck up. Sorry. I need to shut the fuck up. Okay, state police brasses initially argued the troopers' use of force was justified. Awful, but lawful. Wow. So, just because if I'm a police officer and I beat the absolute fuck out of you, it's awful, but it's still legal for me to beat the fuck out of you. So, there's that. As ranking officials described it, it did not open to administration investigation until after Green's death. Okay, police departments have not got to stop putting blah blah blah. It suggests you're hiding something. What is this? Oh, is this the... Okay. I can show that. We'll play some of it. Okay, we'll play some of it. That is so loud. Hold on, give me a second. If you guys hear a helicopter behind me, don't worry about it. Okay? There's a helicopter behind me. Hopefully they don't fucking shoot me through my window. Who knows?
I'm scared. I'm just scared. I'm scared.
Mr. Green was, to some degree, even though he had just finished leading police officers on a lengthy and a high-speed chase, his inclination at that particular point...
Guys, if you lead an officer on a high-speed chase, that means you deserve to die. There.
...was to acquiesce to what the officers want.
Let me see your hands. Put your hands behind your back, bitch. Give me your fucking hands.
Look at them. Like, these officers in these videos always sound so fucking ugly. Like, why are you acting like that for? Like, calm down. Fucking assholes.
You're about to get it again if you don't put Put your hands.
You know, how many officers were there? How many did they say was it? How many officers did they say were there? How many? One, two, three, four, five. So about 5 or 6 officers were there, and they couldn't fucking control one guy. You have 6 police officers there, and you can't handle one fucking guy. That's pretty embarrassing. That's embarrassing for y'all. That is really embarrassing. That tells more about you than it does him. 6 grown men who are trained in the police academy cannot handle one guy who is clearly distressed about the situation, who is clearly going through physical pain that you're putting him in. Very nice. Yeah, fucking okay. I'm not gonna say anything else. I'll say some shit that might get me in trouble. Okay. Noting Green was not without fault. It appeared to resist the trooper's orders, Scott said, dragging the handcuffed man face down by his ankle shackles was malicious, sadistic, and completely unnecessary. Yeah. Did they do that? Did they really? I don't want to play the whole thing.
Or get him in a sitting position so you can allow that breathing.
This guy, you got fucking AIDS.
Oh well, there you go. There's that homophobic piece of shit there. Just said that nice. Okay, that should have never happened. He said, "You've got the guy completely compromised, and he's not hurting anybody." Yeah, cause 6 officers who have fucking almost military gear on them, fucking trained, are scared by one guy who's handcuffed. They're terrified of him. He's obviously a threat, right? Like, shut the fuck up. Okay. Bro, that helicopter outside my window is very fucking loud. Could they just, like, hurry up? Jesus. Okay. You don't leave somebody laying on the ground, particularly after you've had this fight, he said. The training has been for a number of years. As soon as you get someone under control, you put them to the side to facilitate their breathing, and particularly this guy because he was very heavy. Okay. Yeah, they didn't do that. Again, fucking violated their own policies and fucking obviously failed at their own fucking training. Because, you know, they're probably too brain dead to understand the stupid fucking policies that they have to follow. Green's family has filed a federal wrong death lawsuit alleging troopers brutalized Green and left him beaten, bodied, and in cardiac arrest before covering up the cause of his death. The family released graphic photographs of Green's body and a Gurry showing deep bruises and cuts on his face and head. Yeah, we're not gonna see that. We're not gonna look at that. Alright, if you want to look at that for yourself, go on ahead, but I'm not showing that. Green, a barber, failed to pull over for an unspecified traffic violation shortly after midnight on May 10th, 2019, about 30 miles south of our Kansas state line. That's where the video obtained by the AP begins. With Trooper Dakota DeMoss chasing Green's SUV on a rural highway at over 115 miles per hour. Seconds before the chase ended, DeMoss warned on his radio, "We got to do something, he's gonna kill somebody." As DeMoss and the Master Trooper, okay, blah blah, Russ Green's SUV, he can be appeared raising his hands and saying over and over, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't think people just go out of their way every day and decide, you know what, I'm gonna do a police chase. I don't think anyone wakes up and just decides to do that. Okay, Hillingsworth shocks Green with a stun gun within seconds through the driver's side window as both troops demand he gets out of his vehicle. So he was sitting in his car with his hands up and he still got tased. He still got fucking tased. He pulled over and he put his hands up and he got fucking tased still. See, this just shows you if you're a minority in America, you fucking eventually pull over and you put your hands on the steering wheel and they can see it and you're putting your hands up, you'll still get tased. And I know that motherfucker just tased him because he knew he could. Green exits through the passenger side as the troopers wrestle him to the ground. One trooper can be heard, "He's grabbing me," as they try to handcuff him. "Put your hands behind your back, bitch," one officer says. Why do they, look, I cuss like a sailor. But when police officers are doing their job, why do they cuss so much? Like, you're cussing for what? You're at work. You're at work committing fucking police brutality. And you have to cuss all the time? Like, shut up. Alright, it is. Calm down. Osworth tries to scream multiple times and appears to lie on one of his arms before he's finally handcuffed. Okay, you can see the blood. Nice. At one point, Trooper Corey York yanks Green's leg shackles and briefly drags the man on his stomach, even though he isn't resisting. Yup, police brutality at its finest, fucking beating the shit and making the person uncomfortable, even though they're already handcuffed. York was suspended without pay for 50 hours after dragging and for impromptly deactivating his body cameras. York told investigators the device was beeping loudly and his mind was on other things. Yeah, so that gives me a reason why. That gives me a perfect good fucking excuse to turn off my body camera footage, even though it's against the law. Guys, he violated the law, therefore he deserves to die. Kill him. He deserves to die because he turned off his body camera footage and he violated the law. Immediate death sentence. You know, that's what their logic is, so just using it against them. Hollingsworth, in a separate recording obtained by the AP, can be heard telling the colleague at his office that he beat the ever-living fuck out of Green. They're even bragging about it. Bragging about beating up a black man. Tell me you're racist without telling me you're fucking racist. And tell me you're corrupt without telling me you're corrupt. Choked him and everything else, trying to get him under control. Hollingsworth heard saying he was spitting blood everywhere. All of a sudden, he just went limp. Why do you think that is, you fucking dumbass? Hollingsworth later died in a single vehicle highway crash hours after he learned he would be fired for his role in the Green case. What? He died? No. Wait, what? Dead ass? Seriously? Trooper faced fire and black man's dead cried. What the fuck? He died? A Louisiana died following a single fire. Oh my god. Okay, look. I am not. Okay. I want to say something, but it's fucked up. Very ironic. Okay, I'm not. Okay. He's. And I was just saying that he deserves. Okay. Okay. Okay, he's dead. Fuck. Look, I'm not laughing at him. I'm just laughing because of the situation and how perfectly timed this was. R.I.P. Okay, whatever. The Moss, okay, he's fucking dead. Alright, he's dead. Okay, DeMoss, meanwhile, was arrested in connection with a separate police pursuit last year in which he and two other troopers allegedly used excessive force while handcuffing a motorist. Yeah, most of these people already have previous cases on them of police brutality. Why aren't they fired? I don't know. The world will never know because the police system is fucking corrupt and it's stupid. Exactly what caused Green death remains unclear. Union, bitch, he's been dead for 2 years and you can't find the fucking cause of death? Union Paris coroner told AP last year the death was ruled an accident and attributed to cardiac arrest. Whose fault is that? Smith, who was not in office that determined to make clear her office file on Green attributed to the death of a car crash, made no mention of a struggle with state police. Okay, AP, who obtained a medical record showing an emergency room doctor, arrived at the hospital bruised and bloodied with 2 stun guns, probes in his back, that led the doctor to question Trooper's initial account that Green had died on impact after crashing into a tree. Does not add up. Yeah, so it's still surprising how the police was trying to cover this up for 2 years, but now it's open to the public. You can see more for yourself if you want to. I would highly recommend it. But yeah, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Yeah, it's fucked up. Those officers, I already know the rest of those officers besides the one that died. I already know damn well they're still on duty. I know for a fact that they still have their jobs. Just another day in America, baby. Police officers getting away with killing people and they face no consequences whatsoever. Very nice. We're gonna move on from this. We're gonna move on to another case of police brutality, and I could already tell that this is gonna piss me off, so very nice. This is your Andrew Brown Jr. update. The man who was, sheriff deputies were justified in fatal shooting of Andrew Brown Jr., district attorney says. All right, let's see what this bullshit has to offer us. Okay. I already know this is going to be some bullshit, so let's see. North Carolina sheriff's deputies were justified in their fatal shootings of a black man in April because the man ignored their commands and drove off directly at one of them before any shots were fired. Or whatever prosecutor said Tuesday. District Attorney Andrew Womble said none of the deputies involved would be criminally charged in the fatal shooting of Andrew Brown Jr. The officers' actions were consistent with their training and fully supported under the law in protecting their lives in the community. Funny you say that. How you say that their actions were consistent with their training. Interesting you say that, because in their training it says that you're not supposed to fucking shoot a moving vehicle, yet they did that. Yet they shot multiple bullets into a moving vehicle, even though that is against their training and their policies. Interesting. Okay. The district attorney said that Brown used his car as a deadly weapon, causing attorney deputies to believe it was necessary to use deadly force. Interesting. Womble acknowledged Brown wasn't armed with guns or any weapons as the deputies were trying to take him into custody while serving drug-related warrants on his house in Elizabeth City in April 21st. Guys, remember, if anyone does drugs, kill them. You're supposed to kill them. They aren't supposed to live. In a statement, Brown's attorney said Womble was making an attempt to whitewash the unjustified killings. The bottom line is that Andrew was killed by a shot to the back of the head. The attorney said, fucking execution style, baby. The attorney said, interestingly, none of these issues were apparently addressed in today's press conference. The prosecutor said he would not release the body cam video of the confrontation between Brown and the law enforcement officials, but played portions of the video during the news conference. The video came from 4 body camera footage. Interesting how they don't want to play the entire video. Maybe because they know that they're in the fucking wrong. In the footage played to the reporters, the deputies are seen jumping on the back of the sheriff's vehicle. Wait, what? The deputies are seen jumping out of the back of the sheriff's pickup truck as it pulls into Brown's house. The deputies then rush towards Brown, who was in his car. As the deputies surrounded the car, one of them, who Womble identified as Deputy Joel Lunsford, tried to open the driver's side door. Womble said Brown was holding his phone when deputies approached the vehicle, and Brown threw the phone and began to rapidly back the car away from the deputies. As the car backed away, the door handle came out of Lunsford's hand. Womble said, okay. Brown then drove the car forward and left between 2 deputies as he was told to stop the vehicle. As the other car was moving, Lunsford appeared to briefly brace his left hand against the passenger side of the hood. Wait, what the fuck? Okay. That was the moment that the first shot is fired. Womble said. He said the first shot was fired at Brown's car, went through the front windshield and not the back, as previously reported. Play the whole video then. Sir. Play the whole video then. What's up? Play the whole video. Play all of it for everyone to see. Let the public see the full video then, motherfucker. Play it. As Brown drove away, deputies opened fire with bullets entering through the passenger side of the car, which is illegal, but whatever. The rear windshield of the trunk, according to Womble, he said the incident lasted a total 44 seconds. The deputies involved in the shooting, investigator Daniel Heads, Deputy Robert Morgan, and Corporal Aaron Lewin, I don't even know how to pronounce that name, have all been on leave since it happened. I bet it's fucking paid leave too. The sheriff's office said Morgan is black. Morgan is black while Madsen are white. Yeah, I don't give a fuck if they're black or white. I don't give a fuck. The fact is that they committed a fucking violent act and killed a person. That's the problem. I don't give a fuck. Four of the others who reported at the four others who were at the scene were reinstated after the sheriff said they didn't fire their weapons. Yeah, straight up lie. Clearly, they did not feel that their lives were in danger, the Browns family attorney said. The four deputies who didn't shoot. Yeah, an independent autopsy released to the family found that Brown was hit by 5 bullets. Fuck, bro, I cannot fucking read. Hit by bullets 5 times, including one at the back of his head. Yeah, we already covered it. If you go watch the VODs, right? I already covered this before. Lawmakers for Brown's family who watched the body camera footage say it shows Brown was not armed and didn't drive towards the deputies or pose a threat to them. Womble has previously disagreed in court, saying Brown struck deputies twice with his car before any shots were fired. That isn't true. That isn't true. That's fucking bullshit that they just made up. The sheriff said his deputies weren't injured. Yeah. They're saying that he fucking hit the deputies with his car when none of the, like it says right here, none of the deputies were even injured. So shut the fuck up and stop pulling lies out of your fucking ass. The Browns family attorney called for the release of the body camera video to the State of the Bureau Investigations report on the shooting. The attorney also called for the United States Department of Justice to intervene immediately. The shooting sparked protests over multiple weeks by demonstrators calling for the police to release the footage. While authorities have shown footage of Brown's family, a judge refused to release the video publicly pending the state investigation. Separately, the FBI has launched a civil rights probe of the shooting. Funny how these lawyers, the defense lawyers, are making all these claims, yet they don't want to release the body camera footage. Interesting. You know, not sus at all. Not sus at all, motherfucker. I guess not. Well, there's your Andrew Brown Jr. update. You know, it just pissed me off, so that's great. We're gonna move on, though, away from this again. If it comes to my attention again, of course, I'm gonna be updating it. I've been covering this for weeks now, and I'm not gonna stop until this is over. So we're gonna move away from this. Ooh, we're gonna move on to more shit. One of those things is the House vote on the bill to create January 6th Capitol Riot Commission. The House is set to vote today on legislation to establish the independent and bipartisan commission to investigate the January 6th attack on the Capitol. House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy and the Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell announced they won't support the commission, siding with Republicans who have tried to downplay efforts to overturn the 2020 election and the attack. If the measures pass the House, it would then go to the Senate for a final vote. It isn't going to pass. It isn't going to pass. Why? Because fucking Kevin McCarthy said so. That's why. Kevin McCarthy said he has no concern about being okay, blah blah blah. Okay, whatever. House Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy was asked today if he was worried about being okay. I have no concern about it. That's yeah. This is another part to it. Mitch McConnell opposes the commission to investigate the Capitol riot. Give me your excuse. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said Wednesday he opposes the bipartisan plan to create a 9/11 style commission to investigate the January 6th insurrection at the U.S. Capitol, dealing a setback to the proposal's chances in the U.S. Senate. Just a day ago, McConnell had signaled that the party was open to commission to investigate the January 6th riot, supported by former President Donald Trump, but added he wanted to read the fine print. Yeah, whatever, dude. After careful consideration, I've made the decision to oppose the House Democrats' slanted and unbalanced proposal for another commission to study the events of January 6th. Yeah, no shit. The announcement comes on the day the House of the Representatives is slated to vote on the legislation. The measure is expected to pass easily with overwhelming Democratic and some GOP support, but McConnell's opposition to the legislation, yeah. The bill needs 10 GOP senators to vote on the Democratic. I don't think listen. I do not believe 10 fucking GOP senators are gonna vote for this. Kevin McCarthy isn't even gonna vote for it. What the fuck? He isn't even gonna vote for it. He's a Democrat. In quotes, a Democrat. Bro, get out of my face. The Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer said Wednesday that both sides negotiated for months into the commission. What is there to debate about? Literally, what is there to debate about? The fact is that the fucking Capitol was stormed by fucking crazy ass radicalized Trump supporters. Right? That's what it is. At the 11th hour, the House Republican leadership. Okay, bro, I'm not gonna lie, this is so fucking boring. I don't care about this. Okay. I don't know why I had this open, but yeah, this is happening today. Okay, this is like live, so yeah, this is happening. Is it live right now? Right now? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm done with this. I actually got bored. I'm tired of this. I'm tired. My head hurts. Now is the part of the stream where we look through Google News and we look through Twitter to see if there's any news that is happening right now in this moment in time and if I should cover it or not. Okay, let's get started. Yeah, we already covered all that. I don't see anything. The EU agrees to open its border to visitors who are fully vaccinated. Alright, I think that's okay, whatever. I'm not gonna say anything about that. Alright, I don't see shit, dude. What? Demi Lovato joins other celebrities who have made a come out as non-binary. Oh, they're non-binary now? That's cool. Good for them. Teens can now get their COVID-19. Yeah, daily reminder, go get your fucking vaccine. When I go to San Diego, I hope I can go get it over there. I'm gonna try to see if I can get it in San Diego while I'm over there. That would be ideal. I don't see shit. I don't see shit. Alright, let's see what's trending. Yeah, here's this again. Okay, yeah, cool. That's cool, man. Don Jr. What is this? Ivanka Trump is now under criminal investigation in New York. What is this? Dude, what is this? Don Jr., Eric, and Ivanka are all under criminal investigation in New York. Trump, these are Ivanka's kids. I hardly know them. I bought them Diet Coke. I have pictures with everybody. That's so fucking stupid. He barely knows Donald Trump. Bro, people are fucking stupid, dude. People are dumb. Ivanka was under suspicion for potential tax crimes related to her role in the jacking of the hotel. Yeah, you love to see it. I don't care, bro. I already covered that. I'm not talking about Donald Trump again, and nor his fucking kids. A-push. Fuck! Damn! I remember last year when I had to take my A-push exam. I didn't pass, but like, I did my fucking best. I think I got what did I get on my A-push exam? Yeah, I didn't do good. I don't remember. I didn't get that college credit. But I did pass the class, so that's what matters. I did pass the class. I got a B in the class, but I didn't pass the exam. Which I don't think Most people did. Those exams, guys, if you're in A push or if you're taking AP classes, the exams are dog shit. The exams don't mean anything. You have to go you have to do the impossible in order to pass them, right? Don't fucking hate yourself too much if you don't pass it, all right? It's not that big a deal. Okay, Representative AOC is leading an effort to block the controversial sale of precision-guided weapons to Israel, along with Representative Rashida. Okay, Tlaib. Oh, that's good, bro. I fucking love AOC. I love her so much. She's fucking great. And if you don't like AOC, what the hell's wrong with you? Okay, that's good though. What is this? Psycho. What is this? Oh, it's just a. Okay. I don't know what that game is. Oh, yeah. We saw this. Donald Trump Jr. pro life. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Let me see this cancer. Oh. Ugh. 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 I want to vom. What is it? Okay, bro. Who cares? What is this? Republicans claim to be pro-life but kill cops. Republicans claim to be pro-life but are okay with 900,000 COVID deaths. Republicans claim to be pro-life but they don't care if Americans go hungry or homeless. Republicans are not pro-life in any way. They just don't care. Yeah. I was just saying this. Earlier I said almost the same shit. I mean, it's true. They don't give a fuck. If you're gonna sit there and think that Republicans give a shit about human life, you're a fucking idiot. I'm sorry, you're fucking stupid and you're brain dead. You're dumb. That's what it is. You're stupid. Israel's not Netanyahu. Okay, we'll see what's happening in Israel. Airstrike kill 6 level. Yeah. Well, just another day in America. Okay, bro, I don't care about this. Is that it? Boys, I think that's it. Bro, and that helicopter is so fucking loud, dude. Okay, well, this stream is very short. I was gonna do some reacts, but honestly, I'm too tired. And that helicopter outside my window is bothering me. And I have to prepare for when I go to San Diego. On Friday, I might still be in LA, but if not, I'll be in San Diego. So I'll be in either one. So thank you guys so much for stopping by, hearing my dumbass talk about the news. On Friday, I will continue the regular news broadcast, and on Saturday, we do Scary Saturdays, so look forward to that. The video should be uploaded on my Twitch channel, and it's going to be uploaded on YouTube. So yeah, if you're watching, drop a follow. Why not? I cover the news. That's what I do. Or subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. And I'm gonna go because I'm fucking tired and I don't want to do anything else. So I will go prepare for San Diego. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.